Is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest tonight is Rachel Streich and Katie Weiss. Yes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
It's great nice to be here. Tune. Where does that come from?
I learned it from a record. I don't know where you learned it from, but I learned it from a recording by Ginny Hawker and Kay Justice. And I think Ginny Hawker said in the liner notes to the cassette that she learned it from Peggy Seeger, and nobody's quite sure where Peggy Seeger got it from. The folk process.
I have to ask Peggy Seeger.
Yeah.
I read that she got it from a book, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of folk songs from Alabama.
No.
So,
Okay.
and I don't remember if I learned it. I either learned it from Ginny or from Peggy. I can't even remember. It's a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah, so
It's a great song.
it is a great song. So one of my favorites. I've been singing that for a long time.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you've been a long-time member of the Folk Project, too.
Yes, I have. I think I joined the Folk Project in '84, something like that. Yeah. So it's been a long time.
What else would you like to give us?
Okay, our next tune. This one is called Lost Love, and another one that I learned from the singing of Ginny Hawker and Kay Justice. And I'm going to play guitar on this one. And let's see. Okay, I think it's up here. Yes, okay. And get my thumb pick. So we're doing Lost Love, and I think this one comes from the singing of Asa Martin, I believe. But
Well, I learned it from Ginny.
yeah, I learned it off of Ginny's recording as
Yeah,
well.
I don't
So
remember.
okay. All the flowers that I loved of the wildwood have sent up their beautiful blooms, and the many dear friends of my childhood have slumbered for years in the dew. It's no wonder I'm broken hearted and stricken with sorrow shall be. We have met, we have loved, we have parted, my flower, my companion and me. All that rose that I loved I remember, and the smile that I never more shall see. Since the cold, chilly winds of December took my flower, my companion from me. It's no wonder I'm broken hearted and stricken with sorrow shall be. We have met, we have loved, we have parted, my flower, my companion and me. Oh, just think on that lovely bright morning when our spirits from earth shall be free. We will meet those we love in the dawning, my flower, my companion and me. It's no wonder I'm broken hearted and stricken with sorrow shall be. We have met, we have loved, we have parted, my flower, my companion and me. We have met, we have loved, we have parted, my flower, my companion and me. Thanks.
Great.
Was
How did you get interested in this kind of music?
Well, I was started out as a guitarist, as a fingerstyle guitar player, and knew nothing about old time music. And then I made friends with a woman named Nancy Schill, who was a fiddler. And when Nancy found out that I played guitar, she started inviting me to old-time music parties at her house. And that was my first real exposure to the music. And I just thought it was wonderful. You know, 15, 20, 30 people show up at the house with potluck food and instruments, and there'd be one fiddle tune jam going on in the living room and another one going on down in the basement, and a gospel sing up in one of the bedrooms, and it was just great. And so that was really my first introduction to the music. And after playing guitar for a couple of years, backing up fiddlers and banjo players, I got interested in taking up other instruments. So that was.
How about you, Katie?
Well, I always played a little bit of guitar, folk music, and then got involved in contra dancing, and through that got involved in the folk project. So, and I spent a couple summers visiting a Ashokan music camp, Jay Unger and Molly Mason. And
That's great.
That was wonderful. I got a big dose of the southern kind of music up there, and worked with Ginny Hawker.
I've taken
other wonderful people.
I've taken a couple of workshops and things with Ginny Hawker at Augusta, the Augusta Heritage Arts workshops in Elkins, West Virginia, and they've been pretty wonderful too. So, and as it turns out, Katie and I know a lot of the same old-time musicians in this area, and we didn't realize it until just a few months ago when we started singing together.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds great.
Thanks.
Thanks.
What else you got for us?
We're gonna do. Now, where does this song come from? Do you know?
A Dew Falls Heart.
Yeah.
It's written by a fiddler, Arthur Smith. A Dew Falls Heart is the name of the song.
Okay.
But it was actually written by a fiddler.
Yeah. All right.
But we're going to play with the banjo and the guitar.
Yeah. Well.
Go figure.
Yeah, I'm not bothered to strap. Okay.
people want to get in touch with you, they can go to the Folk Project website, which is www.folkproject.org,
Yes.
and look at the performers resource list.
Yes, I'm there, and I think Katie will be soon.
Right.
As soon as she goes home tonight. So yeah, that's definitely the best way to get a hold of us. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ralph, do you remember the first time you and I ever played together?
I do.
I do too. Yeah, it was very cool. It was my first time ever playing at the Folk Project's birthday party show.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, yeah. And you and I got matched up to play together.
And we did Hot Chestnuts.
Yes, yes.
Which you taught me.
Which I taught you. I was doing a lot of. I didn't play fiddle or banjo or anything else at that point. I was just a fingerstyle guitar player at that point, and I had this tune that I'd gotten out of a book, and I played it, and you liked it, and you ended up miraculously improvising a banjo part on top of the guitar part, which I thought was wonderful, and it turned out to be a big success. I remember that very well.
I do too.
Yeah.
I recorded that tune later.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I actually have a copy of that CD with me playing on it. I'm very proud of it. So, okay. So next, we're going to do a fiddle tune. This is one that I learned from the playing of Pete Sutherland. It was on a cassette tape that he recorded back in the 80s, and he recorded this cassette at home. I think he played all the instruments himself, and I was just blown away by this particular tune, even though I no longer play it the same way he does. It's pretty funny, but hearing him play this tune was the impetus to make me want to pick up a fiddle. And so anyway, here it is, Shenandoah Falls.
Very pretty tune.
It is.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's really one of my favorites.
And you play it very well.
Thank you.
Nice guitar accompaniment too.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Very good. Should be Amelia Earhart, I guess.
Okay.
We should do that.
First music video? You want to tell
Yes,
the music video
the
story?
music video story, yes. This song was written I think in 1937, which would make sense, by a country singer named Red River Dave McEnery. And I think it was his one really big hit. It's about, the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. And at the time, of course, this was a very hot topic, a very topical song. And like I said, he had a big hit with it. And then 2 years later at the 1939 Chicago World's Fair, he, in the general, I guess it was the GE Pavilion, they had on display prototypes of a new technology called television. And what they did was they had, in the basement of the GE Pavilion, they had a closed-circuit TV studio, and they would bring in various performers to perform, and then the signal would be broadcast via closed circuit to the television sets up on the main floor. And Red River Dave McEnery can be said to have made the first country music video because he was shown on TV at the GE Pavilion singing and playing this song as part of the GE exhibition of television. So you could say this was the first country music video. And it's
It's a pretty song.
It's a pretty song. Like a ship out on the ocean, just a speck against the sky. Amelia
everybody singing over there.
I used to do that with Gibney White.
I remember Gibney, yeah. Yeah. Very good. Train on the Island?
Yep.
Okay. You may all be wondering why I keep switching back and forth between one banjo and the other. They're in different tunings. It makes things a lot easier if I don't have to subject all of you to force you to listen to all my retuning, and it makes things go a lot faster.